Hey everyone, just wanted to do a quick zoomed in shot of the bow hold here in case the other videos angles weren't clear enough. As you can see, my thumb, that right edge of the thumb, is what's making contact at this point right here where the frog and the stick meet. So hopefully everyone can see that from this angle. It's very clear. And then the other fingers on the bow in between the two joints there is wrapped around the silver winding. These two fingers lay over the stick. My middle finger will lay across the hair, and then my ring finger is kind of at the ferrule on the frog. And then pinky, just the first knuckle there is wrapped around the stick, kind of at the middle of the frog. This is probably the trickiest part about the bow hold, is just getting all this stuff, really in the right ballpark of where it should be laid on the stick, and then just developing the muscle memory to where you always hold it like that way. Some exercises that I forgot to go over. This is called the tornado, and you can zoom out a little bit. And you can see the tip of the bow is we're making circles with our fingers. And then the spider crawl, just taking the fingers and crawling up the bow using your fingers. And then when you get to the tip, go backward, and this really gets your pinky finger involved. This is going to really build some good muscles in your hands and your fingers to help you holding the bow. The stronger your fingers get, the easier this will be. So at first everything's going to feel very foreign and like you're kind of like a jellyfish fingers, and then as you get more comfortable and do some of these exercises, you'll have more control and feel. The goal is to make this feel like an extension of your arm, that you can manipulate it in any way possible, and the fingers are definitely involved in that process. So here's one last zoomed in shot of the front side. As you can see, we don't want the hold to lean towards the pinky and not too leaned into the index finger, but sort of in the middle of that will be great. Again, middle finger can touch the hair, ring finger on the ferrule, pinky first joint wrapped around the stick at the middle of the frog, and then index finger up here on the winding in between the two knuckles. Anyway, that's all the extra bow tips I have, and good luck. All right, so as you can see, my thumb is opposite of second finger, and the biggest thing you want to try to not do is squeeze with your thumb in the beginning to counteract. Really try not to do that, and try to get the sensation that you're pulling the string down into the fingerboard. The more you can focus on that, this is going to help you down the road when you start doing vibrato and shifting into other positions. Having the thumb be free is very important. And finally, you don't want to have your fingers angled diagonally like this or the other way like that. Sort of in the middle and maybe slightly diagonal to the string, and playing on the tips. So I think we covered everything, but I just wanted to give you guys a nice close-up of the left hand so you can check and see how yours looks.